Hello friend, this is Rupesh and you are watching CPP Nuts video series on array interview question series, and this is count pairs with given sum. This is really very famous interview question in arrays. So if your array is like this, we have ARR equal to, okay, so this is very standard data set. I always use standard data set so that you can relate that if you are Googling and then you find the same data set, then it will be very easy for you to actually get this if I will use the same data set. So the whole point is, I want you to tell me what are the different pairs sum if I give you sum equal to 6. So what I mean is, I want you to find the pairs, like after adding 1 with 5 you get 6, right? So 6 we are looking for after adding two different numbers. Yeah, so your count is 1 now, and then you see 1 with 7, no, it is 8. So this is not pair. 1 with 1, it is not pair. Then you will see 5 with 7. Is it 6? No. 5 with 1? Yes, it is 6. So plus 1. So basically your count is 2. So answer is 2 for sum equal to 6. So if you're looking for sum equal to 6 and how many pairs are possible, so answer is 2. So this is the question. And there is one corner case. If you have array like this, 1, 1, 1 and 1. Answer is for the same sum equal to 2. Answer is, the count is 6. Why? Because they all are at different locations. So we have to treat them differently. Like if you say that this is your 0th index, first index, second index and third index, then if you compare this one with this one, then this is one pair and another pair, and this is another pair. Okay, so for this guy you have 3 pairs, and then for this guy you will have this pair and this pair. So 3 plus 2, and then for this guy you will have this pair and 1. So this 3 comparison, these 2 comparison, and this 1 comparison. So 3 plus 2 plus 1. So answer is 6. So basically answer for this is clearly showing you how you should approach this. So the brute force approach would be, let me clear this. So if this is your original array and you're looking for count, okay, and your sum is 6. So as I told you, you can use two different loop. One will point this, and then for the rest of the loop, like this is your I, and for j, you will go from this location to this location, and then you will move your cursor here, I will come here, and then your j will go from here to here for this as I. So if we talk about the first iteration, you will compare this 1 with 5, 7 and 1. So like 1, 5, 1, 7, 1, 1. And then you will try to add all these and see if it is add up to 6. And then you will move your cursor here. You will start with this, and then you will go for the remaining one as j. So as you see this is n square problem. No, this is not good solution. Can we do some better? Yes. Let's see that. Now best way to solve this is using unordered map, and the data type is going to be integer comma integer, and this is your key, basically these numbers, and this is going to be the count or the occurrences of this key. Okay, so the idea is, see, you're looking for sum should be equal to 6. So basically you're saying that if you have some a and b equal to sum, correct? So if your a is 1, b is 5, then you sum up to 6, and this is what you're looking for. So can we tweak to this formula and get something like a is equal to sum minus b, and if your sum is 6, b is minus 5, and then minus is there because we brought this b to this side, and 5, and then a. So a is 1, okay? So now 1 is equal to 6 minus 5. Yes, see, both sides we have 1. So can we use this formula and say that I will traverse over map this one, which is initially empty, let's assume. So I'll start like this. This is going to be my I in the loop, and this is your sum, right? So I'll have this formula, map sum minus array of I, so ARR of I, is this present? Meaning what I'm looking for is 6 minus 1. 5 is present in my map? No, it is not. Then I will not update this count. I'll just make this I entry, and how many times it is there? Just one, because just we found that, right? Then we'll move our cursor here, and this time we'll ask for 6 minus 5, because this is 5. So answer is 1. Do we have 1 in our array? Yes, we have. So what we will do now in this count, as it was initially 0, we'll add the number of occurrences here. Okay, we'll not add the key, we'll add the number of occurrences. The number of occurrences are 1, and then we'll make 5 also inside this. Okay, 5 is also coming here one time, right? And then we'll move here. Now 6 minus 7, correct? So this is going to be 7. 6 minus 7 is minus 1. Do we have minus 1 in this loop? No. Then minus 1, and then its occurrences are like 1. And then we'll go here. 6 minus 1. Answer is 5. Do we have 5? Yes, we have. What is the count here? 1. We'll increment that count here. And this is the last one, right? So we have already found how many pairs are there. That's 2. So we are finding it in a reverse way. We are saying that you are looking for A plus B as a pair. So if I'm standing at some location and if I consider that as A, so if this is A, then I should have that number in remaining array, which is like a B. But how do you know that, okay, what is B? So if A plus B is the formula and its sum we know is going to be this sum. So let's start putting the values. Sum we know we are looking for 6. What is my A? A is currently 1. Okay. So 1 plus B, this is unknown, right? So I know that B is always going to be 6 minus 1, which is 5. So for this as the number, I'm always looking for 5 to make the pair, right? Then I will just simply check in the map, is there any 5 and what are the occurrences of that? So obviously I will make that many pairs, correct? That's why we are keeping track of this map. I mean, unordered map. I mean, yeah, this is very important. You will use unordered map. You will not go for map because map will take order of log and time for insertion and searching and all that. Whereas this unordered map will take order of 1 in average cases. So this is pretty fast because we don't need any ordering here. So why would you go for map? You will just go for unordered map. You just want to have a bookkeeping like, okay, this exists or not. So in that case, unordered map is the one you will use. So I think I'm very clear. We'll keep traversing and we'll keep updating this map. And when you are traversing with this sum minus array of I, then in that case, you are looking for that sum minus this array of I position. And if that number exists, then you know that for this array of I needed that number, and you will just find that how many occurrences are there and you are done. You just add that many occurrences to your count, and by the time you are going from here to here to here, you are done and your count will have the actual values. Now the programming implementation is on you. Just practice that, because if I'll keep showing the programs, you guys will feel that, okay, I know how to solve this and all that, but when there will be a real interview, it will be very much hard to actually write the code because you won't have the practice. So after knowing the solution, writing code is still a challenge. I know, because knowing the solution is one thing and writing a program is a totally different thing, and that comes with the practice. I cannot write program for you. I can just show you the solutions, right? So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Bye bye, take care. I'll see you in the next videos.